Hello, beautiful beings. What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. And today, I want to talk to you about the things that cannot be scientifically proven. There are many things on this earth. For example, the power of the human mind. There's been many people all throughout the world who have healed their stage 4 cancers with the power of their mind. There's something called Ho'oponopono, which is a meditation that Tibetan monks do for people with cancer, and the tumors shrink. They don't change anything else. They just do this meditation. It's not really possible to explain certain things in life. For example, when my sister died, the weekend before she died, so a few days before she died, she and I said goodbye because I was going to the Hamptons to open up a juice bar. And we said goodbye, and I kissed her and I hugged her so much, and we just had such a beautiful goodbye. And the universe did that so that I could say goodbye to her, because that's the last time I saw her, and she was my life. She was everything to me. She was my child. She was disabled. I took care of her since I could take care of myself, since I could walk. I was taking care of her, and you're not able to explain how I was lucky enough to say goodbye to her. There's some things in life you're not going to be able to explain. When you meet your soulmate, it's just, I know we do have hundreds of soulmates, maybe thousands, but you're not going to be able to explain everything, okay? There's some things you cannot explain, and you're going to have to be okay with that. You're going to have to be okay with that. I want to talk to you about losing weight, which can seem like a superficial, issue, but it's not. Having excess weight on your body causes dis-ease. It's a sign that you're accumulating toxins. But by the way, skinny people, if you're eating shit, you're not out of it, because I actually read once that people that are super skinny have even more chances of disease if they eat unhealthy. You know why? Because their bodies are not accumulating fat to protect them from the toxins. So fat occurs in the body, of course, when we eat fat, but it also occurs to protect the cells from all the toxins, antibiotics, and chemicals that are in the body. And so an overweight person and a skinny person that eat the same, the skinny person will get much more sicker and is at much more risk of having cancer and debilitating diseases than the overweight person. Although we all know the extremely unhealthy side effects of being overweight. So I just wanted to put that in there in case you are somebody who's overweight, like I was, and you might be extremely, scared of your health. I just want you to know your body's actually working correctly. If you're overweight and you're eating junk food, you're eating unhealthy food, animal products, dairy, processed foods, well, that means your body's working properly. If you're eating dead animal body parts, junk food, processed foods, and you're not overweight, and you're eating in abundance, well, then you're at a very, very dangerous place in life. Okay? And I believe I read that in the Nature's First Law book. Or maybe it was the Mucusless Diet Healing System. I'm not sure. Or maybe it was Rational Fasting, Arnold Ehret. I'll let you guys know. I'll research tonight. But anyway, let's talk about being overweight. My question to you is, my boo, do you believe you can lose the weight? Do you? Do you believe that you can really lose that weight? Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't believe it, if you can't even imagine it, if you can't see it, you can't do it. You cannot do it. Everything is created twice. First in the mind, and then in reality. You can't do it if you don't believe you can. And so I was reading articles. One of my clients sent me some articles on reversing cavities. I don't have any cavities, but I'm fascinated by this. I did have some tooth pain that I'm going to go to the dentist on Wednesday to get another x-ray to see why the tooth pain all of a sudden went away. And I'm sure she'll say, this is a miracle, this doesn't make sense. But I believed that I could heal it myself. I believed that. I believe the human body was designed to heal itself if we're eating our species-specific food, which is fruit and veggies. If we're eating an abundance of fruit, we're eating some vegetables, you want to throw in some nuts and seeds, why not? But fruit. If we're eating a fruit-based diet, I believe you can reverse anything. Any cancer, any diabetes, anything. Anything. Any skin issues, teeth issues. I have friends that, I don't know if I believe in this. There are some things I don't believe in, but I have friends that believe we can regrow teeth. Yeah. Now, I don't know if I believe in that, but I've seen studies where they've regrew limbs. So, who knows? Maybe we can regrow teeth. I don't know. I'm open to it. I don't exactly believe it, but maybe that's why I'm not going to be able to regrow my teeth, although I don't need to. By the way, I just want to say, yeah, I had a tooth pulled when I was 16, because 16 or 17, I can't remember. But basically, I went to a dentist. There was a cavity and I needed a root canal. I got a root canal, and then the root canal got infected and he had to pull my tooth. So I do have one tooth missing, and I have a few baby teeth in my mouth too. And the adult teeth are like nowhere to be found. I have fucked up teeth, guys. I told you. And this is way before I went raw, obviously. I needed a root canal way, like 10 years before I went raw. But raw ruined my teeth. But anyway. So, yeah, some people believe you can regrow your teeth. I don't know. I'm open to it. I like to stay open. I like to have an open mind because I know I don't know everything. And the more I learn, the more I realize I don't know. And that's how I like to live my life. And I also like to live my life believing that I can achieve my goals. And so if one of your goals, and I hope you can hear me because the wind is not so great. The wind is pretty strong today. If one of your goals is to lose weight, you're going to have to take some actions before you believe it. Because here's the problem. The reason why you don't believe that you can lose that weight is because you haven't been taking the actions to lose the weight. The actions are going to come before the belief. So I know for a fact, if you don't believe you can lose the weight, you haven't been working out. You haven't been sticking to a healthy vegan diet. You haven't been eating lots of fruit and veggies, big salads at night, smoothie bowls. If you are overweight and you don't believe it yet, you're not taking actions. Actions happen, then you start believing. You're going to get that position at work, and then you're going to believe that you can do it. You're not going to believe you can do it before it happens. You've got to start before you believe it, before you're ready. And listen, if you need some help, I can help you. I have helped thousands of people, mostly women, over the years. And that is why I've started to do a food addiction freedom course, because I really, really love to help people get healthier and feel good and live the life that they deserve. So if that's you, then send me an email, okay? Send me an email with the subject, I am ready. My email is jd@Ms.FitVegan.com. And we start on April 1st. We're going to work out together every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yep, we're going to work out together. We're going to meet every Wednesday and Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll send you all these details. You're going to meet a community of women that are doing exactly the same thing as you. They're interested in eating a raw vegan or high raw vegan diet. They're losing weight. They're getting fit. They're healing. I have people with all types of health issues that have been healing, that have healed, and the doctors have been shocked and they just don't understand how it's possible. Okay? Like my dentist. Let me tell you a story about my dentist. I got 2 crowns done. And what happened was, she said, "Are you still raw vegan?" I said, "Yes." She goes, "You have to eat protein. Jeanette, you have to promise me you're going to put protein in your smoothie, protein powder, a vegan protein powder, or else you're not going to heal properly." Okay, I just said okay because I don't argue with these people. So then what I did was I just continued my life, which is a high fruit diet. I eat lots of fruit, very few vegetables. I eat greens every day in my smoothies and in my juices and in my salad, but I eat 90% fruit. I come back 2 weeks later. She's like, "Oh, I see you've been putting protein in your diet." I said, "Oh, how do you know?" She goes, "You've healed perfectly. You healed and everything looks so amazing. I'm really proud of you, Jeanette." I said to her, I actually didn't take your advice because I don't consume protein powder because I know that I'm getting lots of protein from fruit and veggies. Do you know that she had nothing to say? She had absolutely nothing to say. Lost. These doctors and dentists are lost. Do me a favor, stop taking advice from people that have no idea what they're talking about. This dentist was actually 30 years vegan, she told me. Vegan. And then she started eating steak, and then she got breast cancer. But she swears it's not the steak. It runs in her family. It's not the meat. It's not the dairy. It runs in her family. She lost. You think I'm going to take advice from somebody who eats dead animal body parts? She going to give me nutritional advice? Y'all got to be kidding me. And that's the problem. You guys are taking people seriously that are not getting the results you want, that are not living the life you want, don't have the health you want, don't have the energy you want, don't have the glow you want. My dentist has all fake teeth. Like, should I really be taking advice from this dentist? On nutrition especially? What does she know about nutrition? Nothing. We're all just the blind leading the blind. And it makes me sick. So, yeah, now I'm about to go back to this dentist, but this is the last time I'm going. I've only been going because it's close to my house, and she has really, really good reviews. And she's a good dentist, but, she's lost in the sauce. So I'm going to go back, get some more x-rays, which I hate to get, but I'm just going to get the x-rays so she can see that everything healed, and we don't know why, and it's a goddamn miracle, as usual. But see, people are healing all over the world. There are medicineless hospitals in Tibet where they're just doing ho'oponopono, and they're praying over people, and the tumors are shrinking. How do you scientifically explain that? How do you explain that scientifically? You can't. You're going to have to be okay with not knowing how certain things work. Energy is real. Your mind is the most powerful thing. Do you believe that you can heal? Do you? Or do you believe that you have no power? Because that's what most people believe. Most people believe that you just get lucky or unlucky, disease happens, and you have to go through the chemotherapy and the radiation and the horrible things that killed my sister. My sister had a brain tumor, and we followed every single protocol that the doctors said. The best doctors in the world. Because remember, I'm from New York. So she had the best doctors in the world. And by following the best doctors in the world, my sister suffered multiple strokes, paralyzed on her left side. She had a tracheotomy, seizures every day. She didn't used to have seizures, but after the treatment for her cancer, she started having major seizures, 50 a day, sometimes more. She had to be on all types of medications, Trileptal, and all types of horrible medications. She couldn't speak at the end of her life. She couldn't eat on her own. She couldn't go to the bathroom on her own. She couldn't do anything. She couldn't come to the beach. She could never come to the beach. She couldn't travel because she had a shunt in her head. She never went on a plane. Yeah, it's really bad. So before you tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, how about you look at all the people in your life that have cancer, that have diseases, and are doing exactly what the doctors recommend, and see how they're living.